Welcome to Mathis, Texas, here on NFHS. Billy Swinney, Ryan Linney here to bring you the Refugio Bobcats versus the Ben Bolt Badgers in a bi-district playoff game. First of the season of the playoffs here, Ryan, getting ready for magic in the playoffs time.
It is that time of year, Billy. First one of the year bi-district. We're going to weed a lot of teams out this weekend.
Glad you are here, able to join us on NFHS Network, bringing you some of the playoff games. We got Refugio Bobcats versus Ben Bolt tonight. Tomorrow night at 7, it'll be Beeville versus Cal Allen. Join us for that one. We're so happy you're able to join us here. Getting ready for a somewhat good game here in Mathis.
Let's hope.
Last time we were here was the same two teams, and there was a giant thunderstorm, which almost carried us all the way and drowned us.
Well, I remember spending half of that in my car out there in the parking lot.
Yeah, drying off, warming up in the heater.
Ben Bolt Badgers taking the tunnel. Ready to go.
Welcome.
All right, here we go. Ben Bolt's about ready to go.
Ben Bolt's getting ready to come out of their tunnel. Bobcats are over here warming up in their end zone, getting ready to take the field for this bi-district championship. Glad everybody can join us here on NFHS.
And here come the Badgers.
And the Ben Bolt Badgers now making their appearance onto the field. Off of a win last week against Rivera Coffer. They defeated 64-12. Refugio played Ganado last week, beat them 52-26.
But the Bobcats are getting ready to do their traditional screaming over there in the end zone.
Right. They're hyping themselves up right now, getting ready to come over to their tunnel.
If you look at that roster, there's a lot on that squad.
Yes, there is. It takes up almost 3/4 of the sheet.
Around 60 players. Of course, they bring up their JV right after the regular season.
They have their full JV complement up with the varsity.
The Bobcats taking their tunnel.
And the Bobcats are ready to take the field.
It's on the big screen also.
Big screen, so you get almost Wi-Fi hi-fi. And here come the Refugio Bobcats. With a record of 9-1, Ben Bolt has a record of 3-7. Getting ready for the coin toss here. And it's funny, the last two times these teams met, they were in the same district, believe it or not. The last
2019?
Yeah. The last time they were in a playoff game was the same bi-district playoff game, same stadium, just a little bit more swampier.
Little more wet.
Just a bit. So get ready for the captains of each side coming out. Jaden Wright is not suited out tonight.
He has got a slight injury. He's going to nurse this week.
For the Bobcats tonight.
He is out as a captain.
Herrera.
As ref explains a few things. Puts the coin in the air. Looks like Refugio will win the toss, and they will receive. So Refugio will start the game off with the ball here in Mathis.
4, Rodriguez.
They will be going somewhat against the wind.
And 34.
We do have a little bit of a breeze tonight. Flags are out full.
Jacob Ramos. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Just a reminder, you're going to hit those concession and head on down there now. The Refugio band will be playing the national anthem in about 3 minutes.
The national anthem ready to get started here in Mathis. Beautiful night for football, ready to get going. Glad you're all joining us here on NFHS Network. As we get ready for kickoff here. Officials taking their positions. We have Devin Godines of Ben Bolt to kick this one away. Devin Godines is
he's going to kick off by himself.
The Badgers running back, who bears watching tonight. And here comes the Refugio Bobcats with Isaiah Bland, Campbell, and Radon Lewis back deep to receive the kick. And we are underway. Be a short mid kick, rolls back. This is going to be Lewis. Lewis is going to get up to the 40. Splits down the middle of the field. Heading for the other side, down to the 30, 20. And Lewis will score on the opening kickoff. Touchdown, Refugio. "15 seconds into the game. Refugio finds the end zone on the opening kickoff.
6 on the board for the Bobcats.
Alex Placencia will come out. Well, we got the regular complement of offense out.
Billy, that's Radon Lewis's first varsity touchdown.
And it looks like the Bobcats will go for 2. That is up the middle and is good. So it'll be 8-0. 11:45 in the first quarter here. Refugio takes the lead first. Seconds into the game. We'll take a moment, thank our sponsors. Mike Terry Chevrolet, are you in the market for a new used vehicle? Mike Terry Chevrolet, formerly Wilkinson Chevrolet, has got you covered. Before you go to the city, stop by or browse online at the deals they offer. Come by and see us at 308 North Alamo Street in Refugio. Back deep for Ben Bolt will be Ruben Trevino.
Taylor.
And Talaine Muhammad. Back deep, down near their own 15-yard line, waiting for Placencia's kick. No, it's not Placencia this week. It is Colton Taylor.
Colton Taylor, this is their JV's playing.
Colton Taylor set to kick it off for the Bobcats.
Kick is up in the middle.
Kick is down the field, and this will be fielded at the 15. And that is Deshaun Muhammad. And he will get to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, Badgers from their own 22.
Bobcat defense taking the field. Badger offensive line heading up, getting ready to go.
I don't have that number on this. Their quarterback, I don't know his name, but no, I do.
It's Lewis Seal.
Lewis Sill hands this off the left tackle. This is going to be a loss of 1 for the Badgers. So it'll be 2nd and 11 at the 21.
Loss of 1 on the play.
For Ben Bolt. Sills.
Defense is set, offensive line to line.
Full backfield out. Back with him. No receivers out.
Snap is back.
Hands this off to the left side. This is Devin Godines. And Godines will pick up a few, or a couple. Gains 2. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Badgers. Ball on the 23-yard line. 10:45 in counting. Left here in the first quarter.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 now.
They trail by 8.
For the Badgers.
Sills rolls out to his right, looks, throws. It's caught and dropped by Godines. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 9 for the Badgers. So we will see their punting crew come out as Bland and Campbell will go back deep for the Bobcats to receive the punt. Badgers punt is away. And Bland will get this at the Bobcat 49. Fair catch. 1st and 10, Refugio from their own 49.
Bobcat offense will be out there the first time this game.
10:16 left in the first.
Badger defense heading out there, getting set up, ready to go. First and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 49.
Get set here. Lewis. 2 receivers set to the far side.
Trips to the far side.
Trips. Yeah, I didn't see Bland. He's so small.
Looking down the field.
Pass down the middle. This is going to be caught by Lewis at the 20.
On about the 20-yard line.
And that is Isaiah Avery. Touchdown, Refugio. Nice long pass by Lewis. 51-yard touchdown pass. Puts Refugio into the end zone again. And they're going to go for 2 again, looks like.
Sorry, number 6, Kellen Brown at quarterback.
Lewis. Hands us off up the middle.
Goes in, 2-point conversion.
King.
Good.
No. It is King.
Jordan King.
It's hard to read these numbers when they scrunch up those orange uniforms. You can't read any numbers on them.
Make it hard on you.
Makes it very tough. So King into the end zone for 2. 16-0. Refugio now leads. At 10:05 left in the opening quarter here. Take this time. Today about South Texas Oilfield Maintenance can provide lease service for your oilfield needs. Give Brian Gum a call. 361-526-2804. That's Texas, South Texas Oilfield Maintenance. And this will be fielded at about the 8-17. And brought out beyond the 30, up to about the 33-yard line. Is
Kept
look
those
like
feet turning.
this will be 1st and 10. Ben Bolt from their own 33. As Sills and company will come out and see if they can move this. Sills, 2-receiver set, far side, pitches this out to his running back, but he is immediately tackled.
The guy could have just took the ball and went the other way with it.
Wide around the 30. Looks like they're going to mark it on the 30. So this is a loss of about 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Badgers. 9:40 and counting left in this first quarter here. Ben Bolt trailing by 16. Sills waits for the play from the sideline. Pardon me. 2 backs with him, and we got
Got a delay.
delay of game.
Timeout.
And there was a timeout. There was a timeout called. So I guess the timeout came before that delay. So we time out them. We'll take a short break and be back right here on NFHS Network. Stay with us. Ready to go here. 2nd and 13 for Ben Bolt at their own 30. Sills sends a receiver to the near side. Puts a man in motion, lofts it off to him.
Hands off to number 3.
This is Tulane Muhammad, and Tulane will get downed right about the 22-yard line. Loss of 8 yards. So it brings up 11, or 3rd and 21 for the Badgers. Sills.
Still takes a snap, hand off up the middle.
Hand it off up the middle.
Picks up about 2 yards.
May have picked up a yard.
Fourth and very long.
Brings up 4th and 20 for Ben Bolt. At their own 23. So their punt crew will come out.
4 and 7. Bland and Campbell.
Nice crowd here tonight
It is a nice
on
crowd.
this side.
It's a pretty good crowd on the Benton Bolt side, too.
Kick it off.
Nice punt, kind of wobbler. Bounces down the field, takes a Badger bounce down.
Bobcats going to let it roll down the field to about the 30-yard line.
Nearly to the 31 is where that will be down. Should be 1st and 10 Refugio from their own 31-yard line. 7:44 left in the first quarter here.
Bobcats will get the ball after the punt on their own 31-yard line.
The Bobcats have ran 2 plays so far today. That's not counting the ones in the end zone over there.
Yeah. And the 2-point conversion. Count them.
Yeah, 4 plays total.
Yeah.
As the defense line is out there, offensive line coming to line of scrimmage ready to go. 1st and 10. Here we
Lewis
go.
up to the line. 2 receivers set, 2 backs. Lewis puts one in motion. And this is Bland. Bland off to the left side. Finds a hole all the way to the left. Open field down to the 30. One man to beat, and he is drugged down about the 12-yard line. This will be 1st and 10. Refugio. Looks like they're going to mark it on the 12. This will be 1st and 10 Refugio at the Ben Bolt 12-yard line.
First and 10 from about the 12-yard line.
Lewis. So 3 receivers out. And the throws right down the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. Caleb Heseltine on the reception in the end zone. Refugio scores again with 7:06 left in the first quarter. And they will be going for 2 once again.
Refugio offensive line coming line of scrimmage. They're lined up and ready to go. 2-point conversion.
Lewis is back, hands us off to Wills. Wills off the right tackle, gets near the goal line, gets pushed back a little. They're going to call it down. No good for the 2-point conversion there. So it'll remain 22-0 here in Mathis. Refugio leads with 7:06 left to play in the first quarter here. We'll take a short break and be right back right after this on NFHS.
Taylor.
Back here in Mathis as we get ready for Taylor to kick it off. Down to the Badgers. There's Ruben Trevino. Tulane Muhammad. Back deep for the Badgers. This will land right about the 28.
Ball on the ground.
That's where
Covered up by number 13.
be covered up by Darius Elizalde. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ben Bolt at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line now for the Badgers. Looking to get something here going in the first quarter. Fury defense set up. Bobcats are ready to go. Badgers are ready. Here we go.
Sills, 2 backs with him. Snap, rolls off to his left, throws, and this is intercepted. And the return will be down. Touchdown, Refugio. Jaden Lewis on the reception. or the interception there. Runs it back in for a pick six. Touchdown, Refugio. 6:53 left in the first quarter. As they will go for two once again. Here pitches it back. Here's Bland. Bland, easy walk in off to the left side, near side. And that will be good. 30-0. Now the score here in Mathis. Refugio leads. With 6:53 left in the first quarter. We'll take another short break and be right back right after this. Back here in Mathis as Taylor gets set to boot it back to Ben Bolt.
Back there to kick.
Cast waiting for it. Back in the back.
Kick is up in midfield.
Center down the middle. This is going to be picked up by Muhammad. Muhammad's going to take it to the far side, around to the 30, up to near the 40-yard line. It's gone down and around the 39. They're going to call it the 40. First and 10, Ben Bolt from their own 40-yard line.
The Badgers are supposed to ball on the 40-yard line.
Their best to move back by far tonight on kickoff returns. Sills. Snap hands off up the front.
Hands off up the middle.
Middle line is Muhammad, and Muhammad will make it up to about the 42-yard line. Brings up second and 8 for Ben Bolt. Clock down to 6:30 and ticking here in the first quarter. Sills takes the snap, hands off to the left side. Oh no, he kept it himself. He had me fooled on that one, Ryan. Sills will get up to about the 44-yard line. Be third and about 6 from there. For the Badgers. Clock down to 5:45 and counting in the first quarter.
Defense is set. Offensive line is ready to go. Seal is ready. Here we go.
Seal.
Got movement over there on that left side.
Movement there by Ben Bolt. That will be a motion penalty, so that'll back him up 5 yards. So it'll be third and 11.
Badger offensive line jumped a little bit. Move the chain back a little bit. Going to bring up third and 1 now. Third and about 11 now for the Badgers.
His mother's wanting to watch the game.
You cut mine off too. Oh, am I? So third and 11 for the Badgers. Handoff up the middle here. And that's a pickup of about 4. 4th and 7 now for the Badgers. They'll send out their punt crew. Out with their punt crew. Campbell and Bland back deep for the Refugio Bobcats. Punt is away. Nice long high punt. This will be fielded at about the 28. Fair catch by Campbell. So it'll be first and 10 Refugio from their own 28-yard line. 4:29 left to play in the first quarter here. I thank everybody for joining us here on NFHS Network. Billy Swinney, Ryan Linney here, bringing you Refugio versus Ben Bolt. Tomorrow night we will be in Beeville to cover Beeville versus Cal Allen.
Offensive line is set, ready to go.
Back,
Tomorrow
Billy.
at 7. Yeah, I can tell by the noise coming through my headphones that you were back.
6 round, take the snap.
And around here, here is Campbell. Campball comes near the near side. Spin, but is brought down right around the 45-yard line.
Campbell.
1st and 10, Bobcats at the 45.
Perez.
Fastest man in 2A the last 2 years, Billy. Fastest man in 2A last 2 years.
45.
Yes, sir. State champion track runner.
Offensive line coming to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. Quarterback set.
Lewis, 3 receiver set, 2 to the near side. Bland next to him. Oh, snap goes over his head, but he is able to snag it down. But down right around the 34-yard line. So that is well back. So it'll be 2nd and 21 for Refugio, back at their own 34-yard line. 3:25 and counting in the first. What is it?
Gunslinger Keelan Brown's only a sophomore, Billy.
Yeah, but even that snap was a little high for him. He'd have to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to get that snap. Way over his head. Under center.
Quarterback got snap, looking down the field.
Looking, throws.
Down the field,
This is caught at about the Badger 45-yard line. And that is Braylon Gonzalez on the catch.
One catch, first down.
Maybe a little extracurricular activities off on the track, but quickly got away from it. 1st and 10 at the Badger 41-yard line for the Bobcats.
1st and 10 now for the Bobcats. Lined up and ready to go.
Right here.
Quarterback got the ball.
Cross, hand up in the middle. This is King. Finds a hole in the middle. Gets away from 2 tacklers. 3. The third one, fourth one, bring him down near the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Bobcats at the Ben Bolt 15-yard line. 2:47 and counting left here in the first quarter. Bobcats will come to the line. 2 receivers set for Lewis. 2 backs. Goes to his left, looks, gets away from pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Campbell.
Number 7 on the catch. Touchdown, Bobcats. That is Campbell.
Campbell snags that just across the goal line. And the Bobcats are on the board again. 2:09 left in the opening quarter. As they will set up to go for 2 points again. Lewis under center, turns around, hands it up the middle. And that is in for 2. So it'll be 38-0 here in Mathis. Refugio leads Ben Bolt. 2:09 left in the opening quarter. We'll take a short break. Be right back right after this. NFHS. Back here in Mathis, 38-0, Refugio leads. 2:09 left in the first quarter here as Taylor boots it back to the Badgers. This is going to be fielded at about the 21. That is Ruben Trevino, and he will get up to about the 32. First and 10, Badgers from their own 32-yard line.
First and 10.
And it seems to me, Ryan, that the Badgers have to find a way to get around this Refugio defense, which they're not having much success.
No, they're having trouble moving the ball on the outside, up the middle. Just can't seem to find a hole. They're going to try airing it out here in just a moment.
Back to pass, lets it go, and there's a flag down at.
They're going to get him for pass interference.
Looks like a pass interference call coming. But will it be offensive or defensive? It's hard to tell.
This is the Corpus Christi chapter, Billy.
The officials will discuss it. Holding Refugio. I don't know how you get that, but
I don't like he had a hard time pointing which way he's supposed to go with it.
So the ball will move up to the 42-yard line. First and 10 there. Okay, that baffled me.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42 for the Badgers.
Now back to 12. He's looking for some room. He's got nowhere to
Still
go.
looking for a place to run it, and ran out of room real fast. And he has dropped for a 1-yard loss. Second 11 now. Minute 40 and counting in the first quarter here. As Ben Bolt continues to find a way. Second and 11 for the Badgers. One receiver out near the near side. Sills will hand this off to the left side. And that's good for about 3. So it'll be third and 8 for the Badgers with a minute and counting left in the first quarter here. Ball now at the Badger 44-yard line. Back.
Under a lot of pressure. He's trying to get the ball off.
Pass downfield by Sills. Nearly caught there. Intended there for Darius Elizalde. Great effort, but was unable to bring it down. Incomplete. 4th and 8 for the Badgers now.
Bring up 4th and 8 now.
Ball at the 44-yard line. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Badgers will punt this away. Bland and Campbell deck deep for the Bobcats.
Snap it back. Punt is off. Fair call catch.
This will be Campbell fair catching it.
26-yard line.
And it'll be first and 10 Refugio from their own 26. They're going to mark it at the 25 though. So it'll be first and 10 from their own 25.
Give them an extra yard for the stat pad.
For the stat pad? Yeah, that's the way to make it sound.
Badger defense out back on the field.
Got a nice moon coming up, just like we always do here in Mathis.
Beautiful moon over there.
Quarterback is set. Here we go.
Lewis will go back deep to throw it. Looking, throws deep down the far side.
Incomplete.
Was unable to be picked up by Kai Whitmire. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Bobcats.
So Lewis will dig in his bag of tricks again. See what he comes up with. Puts 2 receivers to both sides.
Quarterback under center, takes a snap, handoff up the middle.
Bland up the middle, finds a big hole.
40, 45, 50,
Continuing to
45,
move down to the 40,
30,
the 20, and he will wander into the end zone. Touchdown, Refugio. 2 seconds left in the opening period. And Refugio scores once again.
What's going on now?
Before, I don't know, a timeout has been called. And during this timeout, I'd like to thank First State Bank. Expect from a locally owned and operated Texas community bank, and we'll customize a financial plan for you. Get in touch with our friendly ag specialist today. Call, stop in, or visit us at fsblouise.com. The First State Bank, member FDIC. Also, Lizzie Fox by Mike Murphy is now out on Amazon. Pick up your copy and give it a read. Written by Refugio native Mike Murphy. It's Lizzie Fox by Mike Murphy.
From what I've heard, it's a good book. I'm gonna come back on a commercial from that. For that in just a moment.
The defense heading back out.
Refugio to go for 2 again. Lewis puts the man in motion. Hands it off to Whitmire, off to the far side, and Whitmire will get in. It'll be good. 46-0 here. 2 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take a short break and be right back right here on NFHS. Stay with us. Back here in Mathis, as you can see, the man in the moon is enjoying the game as well tonight. Here, poking his face up above the horizon. Enjoying a night of high school football here. Taylor's boot is away. This is fielded at about the 25. And he will be stopped at the 30. And that'll also be the end of the first quarter here in Mathis. It'll be 1st and 10. At the beginning of the second quarter, it'll be 1st and 10. Ben Bolt from their own 30. We'll take another short break and be right back right after this. Back here in Mathis, 1st and 10. Ben Bolt from their own 30 as we switch directions for the opening of the second quarter here. Sills, 2-back set, heads us off up the middle. This will be carried up to about the 33-yard line. Gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7 for Ben Bolt. Ball at the 33.
Defense is set and ready to go. Offensive line is ready. Quarterback ready. Here we go.
puts two receivers to the far side. Two backs with him. Tom throws out to the far side, and this will be incomplete. A little too high there for Muhammad. This will be bring up 3rd and 7 for the Badgers. Was about to get anywhere.
Bobcats nowhere to go. Awesome play.
That was Godines, who ends up being brought down at the original line of scrimmage at the 30. So it brings up 4th and 10 for the Badgers. And they'll send out their punt crew.
Fourth and 10 now.
Refugio will send nobody back to receive.
Line drive kick. No one back deep. So it'll roll
bounce down inside the 35, and that's where it's down.
35-yard line now. Bobcats take over. 35-yard line. First and 10. 10:31 left to go in the first half.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Bobcats at their own 35. 10:31 left to play in the first half here. Heseltine comes out for quarterbacking duties for the Bobcats. Two receivers, two back set. Heseltine will hand this off up the middle. Big hole off on the right side, one man to beat, and still on his feet. He steps out right at the 39-yard line. And that was right on Lewis. Stepping out of bounds at the 39. 1st and 10, Refugio.
1 yard line.
At the Ben Bolt 41-yard line. So it wasn't a 39, it was a 41. 1st and 10 for Heseltine. Wideout puts a man in motion, hands this off to the far side. Jaden Lewis. He will get down to the 22-yard line. Sorry. 1st and 10, Bobcats at the Ben Bolt 22-yard line. 10-13 and counting left in the second quarter here. Thank you for joining us here on NFHS. Enjoying high school football playoffs.
1st and 10 now. Bobcats. 22-yard line. 12 ready to go back there.
Two receiver set for Heseltine, two backs.
Heseltine quarterback.
Rolls out to his right, looks to throw, gets away. Pass is complete down in near the 15. And that is Carson Herring hauling that one in. And he will get up to the 15-yard line, leaves it at 2nd and 3.
7 yards, 2nd and 3 now.
For the Bobcats.
12, Caleb Heseltine, quarterback there.
Heseltine hand this off up the middle.
Gonna get the first down.
Gets up near the 10, but I think is stopped at the 11.
Number 14 on the
1st and 10 from the 11 now for Refugio.
First down though.
It's Troy Howe running there. Backfield behind Heseltine.
Brings it under center.
Hand off up the middle here. Jesse Manson.
5 on the carry. Jesse
And Manson will get up to about the 7-yard line.
4 or 5 yards. Second and about 6.
Second and 6 for the Bobcats. Heseltine under center.
Quarterback under center. Takes the
Hands it off to the far side.
to the outside, the left.
And that is a touchdown. Refugio.
Touchdown. Bobcats.
That is Jaden Lewis.
8 on the carry. Lewis.
Touchdown with 7:55 left in the second quarter. Score is 52-0.
You know, Coach Herring doesn't have all of his regulars in there either.
Oh no,
Now,
this is JV.
totally different ball club right there.
Yeah, the starters haven't been in. There's been a few starters here and
Yeah,
there.
they've run a few plays, but
Center ball is on the ground, though.
But
He
for
picks
the
it
most
up
part,
under a lot of pressure.
Heseltine loses the snap on the 2-point,
2-point conversion, no good.
so it's no good. So the score will remain 52-0 here in Mathis. Refugio leads. 7:55 left in the first half. Stay with us on NFHS. We'll be right back. Really. Back here in Mathis as Taylor gets set to boot this back to the Badgers. 52-0. Refugio leads with 7:55 left in the second quarter.
Short in the middle.
And this is going to be fielded at the 25-yard line.
Muhammad
is trying to find a way around the other side, cannot do it.
Taken down.
And he is brought back down, back.
Bobcat.
got a flag down.
Well, there is a flag down. I didn't see that. But now I do. That you pointed it out.
It's that yellow thing down on the green.
First and 10 for the Badgers.
But it was way over here, away from the whole thing.
They're going to call offside.
And now there's another flag over there. Little bit of discussion. Powwow. Done.
It's going to take the ball over there.
It's against Refugio.
Against
Offside.
the Bobcats.
So it'll be first and 10 at the 30 for the Badgers here.
30. Badgers setting up, ready to go. Bobcat defense set. Quarterback takes ball.
Run up to the right side.
Number 7.
This is Devin Goodines, and Goodines gets past midfield, or right at the 50 is where he goes out of bounds. Be first and 10 Badgers at the 50. So Badgers starting to move. 7:35 and counting left in the second quarter.
Sill takes the ball. The quarterback, number 7 on the ball.
Goodines brings it to the near side this time and gets close to the Bobcat 41. And I believe that's where they're going to mark it at. So nearly another first down, gets about 9 yards. So that should bring up 2nd and 1 for the Badgers at the Refugio 41-yard line. 6:50 and counting left in the first half here.
Quarterback takes the ball, hand it over the middle, keep it to the outside.
Sill keeps it.
Does pick up the
Goes
first
off to
down,
the far
though.
side, picks up a yard, so it picks up the first down.
Good.
First and 10, Ben Bolt at the Refugio 39-yard line. So Badgers moving now.
Defense and offensive line from the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Here we go.
1st and 10 for Sills. Hands this up off the middle. It's Godines. Godines gets inside the 35-yard line. All the way up to the 33. He's second and about 4 for the Badgers.
How's that microphone working there for you, Billy?
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, we're going to do this.
Takes the ball. Hands off number 3, Muhammad that time.
Muhammad takes the ball up, and he looks like he has enough for the first down. Picks up the first down at the Refugio 28-yard line.
You turned it backwards.
Huh?
You look like you turned it backwards.
Quarterback takes the ball and hands it up the
Here
middle.
comes Godines going to the far side. Gets up inside the 25-yard line. It looks like they're going to out him out of bounds at the 21. So second
Bring up second and about 3 now.
and 3 for the Badgers. At the Refugio 21-yard line, 4:50 and counting left here in the second quarter. Badgers trying to get on the board before the half.
Still takes the handoff. Hand it with the middle.
Up the middle here. Here's Godines again inside the 5. And he is brought down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Badgers at the 2. Godines again. Godines will get across the line. Touchdown, Ben Bolt. With 3:52 left to play in the second quarter, the Badgers hunt out the end zone and are finally there.
That band is way down there on the track, past the end zone there.
And I saw you dancing. It's enjoyable playoff football time.
It is, man.
We enjoy everything, the bands, everything. Sills will keep this running off to the far side. It'll be close, and it is no good. So it'll remain 52-6. Refugio leads here in Mathis. 3:52 left to play in the first half. NFHS will be right back right after this. Stay with us. Back here in Mathis, 52-6. Refugio leads. 3:52 left to play here in this bi-district, or left to play in the first half of this bi-district championships. I'd like to tell you about Gulf Coast Weed Control, specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Primary focus on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for location pads. And here comes the kickoff by the Badgers. Low kick, bounces up at the 40, fielded there by Refugio. And brought up to about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Refugio from their own 49. Continuing with them. Gulf Coast Weed Control can also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility that comes across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats. Thank you, sir. That's Heseltine. Still out at quarterback for the Bobcats. Sends out a 3-receiver set. 2 to the near side. Heseltine. Snap, but throws out to Carson Herring, is caught at about the Ben Bolt 44, and he takes it down inside down to the 35-yard line of Ben Bolt. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bobcats. 3:33 and counting here in the second quarter.
3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Defense is set for the Badgers. Offensive line for the Bobcats setting up, ready to go. First down. Number 12, Heseltine under center. Takes
And around here's Carson Herring again. Takes it down to near the 25, but is brought down at the 28. Well, they're going to mark it on the 29.
About 7 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3 now for the Bobcats.
This will be 2nd and about 4 for Refugio. .241 left to play here in the first half. Heseltine hands this off up the middle.
Fighting forward, close the first down until met by 3 or 4 right shirt.
That is Marquez Brown, who will be stopped at about the 25. It'll be a first down. 1st and 10 Bobcats at the Ben Bolt 25-yard line. 2:10 and counting left in the first half.
For the Bobcats.
Heseltine throws out to the near side. This is caught. And down into the end zone goes Jaden Lewis. With 1:40 left, Refugio is in the end zone again. Makes it 58-6, barring the extra points, which they're going to go for 2.
Kneel it down. Don't try for 2-point conversion. Beating the score at Ben Bolt 6. New York Bobcats 58.
No good on the 2-point. So 58-6. Will be that. We'll stick with it here. I'd like to talk to you about Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters and Greenhouse Cleaners. At Highfalutin, fun, fresh fashion is what we are all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy, style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the postseason. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin 77 Outfitters and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School. Minute 40 left to play in the first half here. Refugio leads 58-6 as Taylor boots this back. This is going to be Muhammad. Muhammad will run around up close to the 30, but gets stopped about the 28-yard line. First and 10 Badgers from there.
About a minute and a half left to go before half.
On 28-yard line. Minute 33 left to play in the first half.
Head over there and get something to eat and drink from the concession stand. We're going to do that now. Both bands will be good. You're on a great show here at halftime. If you want to watch the show, go grab something to eat or drink now and head back to the stand and watch the bands perform tonight.
First down for Sills and company of the Badgers. Two-back set with Sills. Sills will hand this off. Godinez breaks a couple of tackles, but is brought down finally behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 5, so it brings up 2nd and 15 for the Badgers. Ball back at their own 24.
Get down in 15
Minute
now
10 and counting left to play in the first half here.
Halftime. Offensive line is set for the Badgers. Here we go.
Sills puts 2 receivers out.
Back
Either side, looks to throw, throws it, heaves it downfield, and that is incomplete.
Incomplete pass. We'll bring up now 3rd and 15 now for the Badgers.
3rd and 15.
About 41 seconds left to go before the half.
Now under a minute until
And just a reminder, the
halftime.
concession stands are both open. So if you want to go get something hot to eat, cold to drink, head over there and get something. The bands will be performing. So if you want to kick back,
Sell it. He said sell it. Yeehaw. Folks, if you were here and in the position we are to smell the concession stand, it smells good. And here, thrown down and
First down,
complete.
Badgers.
1st and 10 for the Badgers as they get to the 42-yard line.
A lot of whistles there. Play just wouldn't stop.
Yeah, couldn't bring them down. Clock is still rolling, 20 seconds and counting here. So not a lot of time left. Ben Bolt's in no rush. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Sills. Final play of the first half probably. Looks. Going to keep throws. Nice catch on the sideline.
That's the end of the first half.
But don't know if that was in or out. But that is the end of the first half here in Mathis. Refugio 58, Ben Bolt 6. And NFHS will take a break here.
We'll keep it on, but we're
going to keep it on, but we have to turn the sound off. We have to turn the sound off, but we will keep it on so you can watch the bands. You just won't be able to hear them. So stay with us for the second half and enjoy halftime in silence. Back here in Mathis, getting ready for the beginning of the second half here. Welcome to NFHS. Refugio Bobcats 58, Ben Bolt Badgers 6. As we get ready for the second half of this by-district championship here in Mathis. See, earlier you could see the halftime stats roll across the bottom of your screen.
Boom.
And there you see them again, if you missed them. Refugio keeping up a steady barrage of yardage. This one.
And a lot of it's second string.
Bobcats already
personnel.
taking the field, waiting for the Ben Bolt Badgers to come out. Waiting for the Badgers.
A lot of smoke coming out of that tunnel over there.
It's a sweat lodge. They're having visions.
Here they come.
And here come the Ben Bolt Badgers.
Here comes the Badgers for the second half.
Get this second half underway. Playoffs always bring up a wild atmosphere here in Texas high school football. It's do or die.
When to go home.
Taylor set to kick it off to start off the second half here. And his kick is away. This is going to be Muhammad, Sean. And we got some extracurricular. Deshaun will bring it up to the 30-yard line. First and 10 Badgers from their own 30. Clock will continue to run.
Defense with Bobcats set still, offensive line, heading to the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 Sills. Two-back set. Hand this off to the left side. That is Deshaun Muhammad again on the run up to the 31.
About 1 yard. Forward progress.
Picks up a yard. Second and 9 for the Badgers. Join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock here on NFHS. As we will be covering the Beeville Trojans and the Cal Allen Wildcats in their by-district championship tomorrow night at 7 from Beeville. Sills puts a man in motion, rolls off to his right, he's going to keep it, and he will pick up quite a bit, still gets loose, gets up past midfield and is brought down about the Refugio 48-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 Badgers in Refugio territory now. First and 10 for Sills. One receiver to the far side. Three backs with him. Direct snap to Devin Godines. And Devin Godines will get up to about the 42-yard line.
Down by about 3 Bobcats.
So that will bring up a second and 4 for the Badgers at the Refugio 42. 9:38 and counting left in the third quarter.
takes the ball,
Hand off straight up the middle. This is Godines. Godines will get up
move the change again down about the 28-yard line.
at the 30.
2 or 3 Bobcats on the tackle.
We got one man on the 29, so they're going to put the ball on the 29. So it'll be 1st and 10 Badgers at the Refugio 29-yard line. 9:05 and counting. In the
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Seal takes the ball. Reverse to number 2, but maybe back to the line.
Mateo Cadena
taken down by number 9.
tries to end around, but gets stopped at about the 31.
Maybe a loss on the play. 2nd and about 12 now for the Badgers.
So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Badgers. Ball at the 31. Sills hands it off to the left side. Slip. He is down at the 28 or 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Billy, we walked that turf before the game, and
Yeah,
it's a little weird.
It's a little bit longer than most turf.
Real soft.
And it lays down and it's soft and it kind of gets slick in the humidity, and it's very humid here tonight. I mean, yeah, we got a breeze, but you can, I mean.
My popcorn got stale.
Did it finally?
3rd down now.
I did. I gave it away.
Let's always give the plastic to the kids.
Snap it back.
Sills gets out of trouble, runs up the middle,
Get somewhere.
and is going to change some positive yardage down for it, down to the 22-yard line, which will bring up 4th and 3 for the Badgers.
About 2 yards short of the 1st down.
So 4th and 3 for the Badgers. Ball at the Refugio 22-yard line. 7:06 and counting left in the 3rd quarter here. And let's see what the Badgers do with this. They've had a couple of successful runs here in the last couple of plays. And they're going to take a timeout, and we'll take one with them. Stay with us here from Mathis, NFHS Network. Stay with us.
Go in the 3rd quarter. Just a reminder about
Back here in Mathis. 6:52 left in the 3rd quarter here. 58-6 Refugio leads.
snap is back.
Sills will hand it off up the middle, and here's Godines, and Godines is close.
It's close to the 1st down.
And it looks like he is going to get it 1st and 10 Badgers down to the 19. So Godines able to pick up the 1st down for the Badgers and keep them moving on a 4th and 3. So you get a fresh set of downs down at the Refugio 19-yard line. I hope I'm saying his name right, Godines.
I hope you
Snap
do
it
too.
back to Zill. Hand off up the middle.
Hand off up the middle here.
You're butchering
Up
it.
there.
If I am, I'm so sorry.
Yardage. No, it's number 21 on the
And that
carry.
was David Perez. They're running. He gets up to about the 11-yard line.
I'm going to have to get these coaches to phonetically spell their kids' names.
Yeah, put it on there.
That would help. We need a
Y'all
database.
watchy.
We need to create a database with all the rosters.
Down and 2 now
Right.
for the Badgers.
Sound it out. Sound it out. We'll be the electric company before you know it. 2nd and 2 here for the Badgers. And Sills will run it off to the right side, keeps it, moves inside the 10, and he is down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Badgers, down at the 7. 5:18 and counting here in the third quarter.
First and goal for the Badgers. Here we go.
First and goal. Here goes Sills. The receiver to the near side.
Hands
Hands this off up the middle.
Now moving forward.
Pounded into the end zone. Are they going to give it to him? Touchdown. Ben Bolt.
Well, that video board sure is bright.
Yeah, it flashes a lot. I feel like I'm about to go into epilepsy any minute. So Ben Bolt into the end zone again. 58-12, 4:37, and the clock is still running. As Ben Bolt looks like they're going to go for 2. Why not? Off to Godines. Godines going to power his way in. Did he lunge far enough? Yes. It is good.
The conversion is good.
So it'll be 58-14 here in Mathis. 4:10 left in the third quarter. NFHS Network, stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
14.
Welcome to Mathis. 58-14, 4:10 left in the third quarter here. As the Badgers get set to kick it away to Refugio. And it's going to be an onside. Don't know if it traveled enough.
I don't believe it did.
I don't think it did either.
It looked like it was going backwards.
Yeah, I got to about the 48 and then kind of started going the other direction. Kind of like it rolled around the 49.
Got a wicked spin on it.
1st and 10, Refugio from the Ben Bolt 49-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
One thing you don't want to do is give Refugio a short field.
No. That'd be a bad deal. Looks like we have Jaden Lewis in now, quarterback.
Yep. Jadence Lewis in at quarterback. Lewis will hand this off up the middle. It's Marquez Brown. Marquez gets up to about the 43-yard line of Ben Bolt. 2nd down and 4. For the Bobcats. In the third quarter, clock down to 2:45 and counting. Lewis under center, puts a man in motion.
Lewis under center.
Back, and that man will get it. That is Chris Flores.
We get the first down.
Flores will get up to the 35, looks like. 1st and 10, Bobcats.
21 on the carry. Chris Flores. Change will be moved.
First and 10.
10 from the
Clock still continues to run down to 2:10 here in the third quarter.
Refugio team looks dangerous, Billy.
And this is the backups.
Yes, the backups to the backups.
That's right. Lewis trips to the near side. Lewis one back. We'll hand this off. That is John Evan Montalvo. John Evan will get close to the 32. Looks like the 32-yard line.
Player down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Bobcats. Clock continues to run, 1:25 and counting.
I don't know, Billy.
I don't know either. Boy, you know everybody out there's thinking, what the heck are they talking about? 2nd and 7. Going to be a timeout. Refugio.
Timeout.
Give us time to talk about them sponsors again, Billy.
We'll take a couple of sponsors here. Refugio ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation have given the district $101,000. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD. For ISD Education Foundation. We have the town of Refugio as a proud sponsor of the Refugio Bobcats. So is Refugio Chamber of Commerce, and Aztec Ford in Goliad is a proud sponsor of the Refugio. All the way to State Cats. Check them out in Goliad. Aztec Ford. 2nd and 7.
No timeout.
Ball at the 32-yard line of Ben Bolt.
There you go. 19.
Lewis under center. It's a man in motion.
Lewis takes snap back.
Hands this off. That is Raiden Lewis. And Raiden gets hauled down at about the 23. It'll be a first down for the Bobcats with 30 seconds and counting left in the third quarter here. 1st and 10 at the Ben Bolt 23. And I believe they're just going to let the clock run here.
And switch sides.
Last play of the third quarter here. Lewis throws to the end zone, and you would have to be a mighty tall person to snag that one. That was about 40 feet above the receiver's head. So that will do it for the third quarter. 12 more minutes left of football here in Mathis, as we'll be back to start the fourth quarter right after this. Stay with us, NFHS. Back here in Mathis, 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Lewis hands it off to Raiden Lewis. Will go off to the far side, inside the 10. And may have stepped out of bounds before he got to the goal line. He did, right around the 5. So it'll be 1st and goal Bobcats at the 5-yard line. here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Go, first and goal. Lewis under center, 2 receiver set. It's one in motion, runs back, hands it off to the near side, and touchdown, Refugio.
I hear flags though.
Fabian Garcia there. Have a flag down about the 3-yard line.
I'll say holding Refugio.
Right in the middle of the field. Got a call on it here. Find out what happened. Chop block, Refugio.
Illegal block against the Bobcat. Move it back.
No, you can't do that.
Nope. Can't do it. It's against the rules. Got to go stand in a corner for 30 minutes.
First and goal.
Think about if it was like hockey and then you got a flag pulled on you, you had to go stand in the corner for 20 minutes. I bet you there'd be a lot less flags.
And a lot of upset kids.
First and goal from the 20.
We got horns honking behind us, Billy.
Yeah, somebody's breaking into somebody's vehicle out there. Run to the far side. It is Raiden Lewis.
Touchdown.
Lewis finds his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Refugio. That just gave him more stats on the rushing side.
That's his second tonight.
Yep. So with 9:52 left, Refugio breaks into the end zone again. They will go for 2. Snap is out.
Quarterback's got the ball.
Lewis rolls to his left. Going to keep this one, and he'll just step on in. And the 2-point conversion is good.
With 9:30 left to go in the ball game.
So that will make it 66-14 here in Mathis. Refugio leading. We'll take a short break. Be right back. NFHS Network. Stay with us. Back here in Mathis, getting set for Refugio to send it back. We have a running clock.
It's still running.
And it is down to 8:40 and still counting.
Gotta eat these nachos before they get cold.
Think about playoff time. Both of us get tapeworms and we have to eat consistently.
I'll tell you that Mathis has outdone themselves on that concession stand tonight.
Yes, they have some great stuff here at Mathis. Fajita tacos and all kinds of stuff like that.
Gonna make the folks hungry.
Corn cups. Taylor set the kick off. Back to the Badgers here. High short.
30-yard line.
This will be been fielded by
don't
2
fight
players
for it.
at the 30. Both of them will fight for it or not. That was Ramon Baiza.
Number 24. On the catch and run.
So first and 10, Badgers at their
First and 10
own
now for the
38-yard line. Clock down to 7:40. This is going to be a quick quarter to the finish here, as this clock is not going to stop. Rice Sills pitches back to Godines. Godines is going to throw. Throws it down the field, and this will be intercepted at the 42-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. Bobcats at their own 42. I didn't quite see who intercepted the pass. I think it was
Leighton Garza.
You sure?
Leighton Garza.
42-yard line.
Freshman.
So 1st and 10, Refugio at their own 42. 6:40 and counting left to play here in Mathis. Three receiver set. I don't know. We may see a lot of running. Lewis back to pass, looking, jumps up into the front, keeps it himself, gets up to midfield, down the near side, down to the 30. And it's got shoved out of bounds at about the 24, but there is a flag on the play.
Crowd's not happy.
Neither the coaches. Cameron Conk's out there saying, what? Where? How? What?
Illegal block.
You dropped your handkerchief, ref.
And he's going to go against the Bobcats.
So it's against the Bobcats, so this will move them back to the Ben Bolt 49-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 1. You ever seen that? 1st and 1?
Crazy, isn't it?
Oh. 1st and 1.
If I can't get the chain set over there.
Snap it back to Lewis, hand off to 25. 25 get on the court. First down. Still on his feet, spinning forward down to close to 40.
Gets up to around the 42. Extracurricular activities.
It's Noel Cabrera.
1st and 10, Bobcats at the Badger 41. Clock down to 4:47 and counting. Johnson City and Thorndale. Thorndale up 35-24.
We play the winner of this.
I know.
Holland Stockdale.
First down for the Bobcats.
In San Antonio.
That's what I hear.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
Lewis takes the
That's a long way for both.
Hand off up the middle.
Take it. Run up the middle here.
25 yards.
This is Jonathan Montalvo. And he gets up to the 38-yard line for the Bobcats. 2nd and 7. Clock down to 4 minutes.
On the home side, this is home side position. It's also got $2 for you. The taco was $2.
They were lowering the price.
Hamburgers $2. Hot dogs 2 for $2. So you want something to eat?
Dollar hot dog, guys.
Football game's over. Nice snap.
Looks, throws to the far side. Intended for somebody on the track. We don't know who. So that will bring up 3rd and 7. Yes,
Third down.
whoever wins there,
for the Bobcats.
will face off against probably Holland or Stockdale. Holland is ahead in the 3rd quarter. You know, high school football, things change rapidly.
Oh, absolutely. Ask Freer. Lavia came
Just
back
like
last
John
week to stone
Gregorczyk
him.
says, he will never make a prediction in high school football. It's just too unpredictable. 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats. The clock is now under 3 minutes and counting. And we have a whistle. And I guess whatever that was against the Bobcats, it may moved it back to the 43-yard line. You know what that was all about? I didn't see a flag. I didn't see a signal.
Oh, I don't know. They just moved them back.
that man requires more pencil lead.
He's probably trying to keep up.
3rd and 12 for the Bobcats. Lewis back to pass.
Lewis under pressure.
They'll keep it flagged down. Now another flag comes out.
Another flag is down. 2 flags down.
Lewis gets down to the 23-yard line. A flag at the beginning of the play and a flag near the end of the play. Now the refs are wanting to throw flags everywhere. You're under 2 minutes.
And
Running
the clock's
clock.
still running.
Let it go.
See what the man in the white hat says.
He will tell us. Holding, Refugio, declined.
And a football. What was that?
I don't know. I haven't seen that signal.
Looked like a choking signal.
Yeah, I don't think there was a. I think choking's not a call. but it's a. It was that one was against Refugio, so they'll move it back. And the clock is still running. It's down to 1:15 and still going. So before they get this ball on the ground, the game will be over. Or we'll get maybe a play out of this. 1:04 and counting. Lewis looking.
Look down the field.
And he will be brought down for a sack at 48 seconds, which the clock is not going to stop. So ball is 4th down and about 1.5 miles for the Bobcats.
We'll have to get another play off.
Down at the 35-yard line. Time for one more play.
It's going to be a 4th down here.
So it's a 4th down play. Victory formation really won't.
I don't know.
Lewis back to pass. Receivers ever gets into a little bit of trouble. Looks up, keeps it. Will run up the middle, gets up past midfield and brought down by Godines right around the 48, 49-yard line. And that will be it here in Mathis. Refugio advances to the next round, 66-14 victory over Ben Bolt. For Billy Swinney, Ryan Linney on the NFHS Network. Join us tomorrow night from Beeville at 7. Thank you for joining us, folks. Good night.
Good night, folks.